beautiful day. The boat is so far. You definitely don't want to fall now. What up, foil nerds? I'm Gunther Oka, and welcome to the channel. I'm a professional wakeboarder and water sports enthusiast of all sorts, and today we are talking about Liquid Force Horizon 190 foil. This is the Mac Daddy on the LF foil line, and this is going to be the foil not really suited for beginners, but people who are looking to dial in their dock starts, go out behind the sea, do on the most microwave, or even go hunt down other people's waves and do some wake theming. So if you want to learn more though, stay tuned. For the session, we're going to kind of try to keep a nice consistent baseline. So we're going to be running 3.9 whip, some Freedom foil boards. This thing's super fun, really nice concave deck, and I like the smaller size as well. For our mast, we're going to be using the 28-inch carbon mast from Liquid Force. As for our wave, we've got the Axis A24. We don't want this wave to be huge, especially for how big this foil is going to be. So we're going to be looking to run that speed closer to like 11.5, probably with just wedge lift, adjusting if we need to. We don't need too much weight though. This wing's going to do most of the work for us. The 190 has got a surface area of 1,900 centimeters squared and a wingspan of 100 centimeters across. So this thing is huge. So I'm going to be running the 44 centimeter fuse on this foil. We'll dive into that in just a second why, but we are going to be kind of winging this setup from what the stock build out is. So for our tail wing, we're going to be running the G21 tail on here. This is going to be kind of like the little sushi katana knife of our tail wings. It's going to be fully flat. I believe it comes in at a 210 square centimeter surface area, and this is going to pair really nicely with our front wing. Everything in foiling is a give and a take. So when I pair this 44 centimeter fuselage with the 190 front wing, I'm doing that to try to offset the size and like the hugeness of this front wing. So what this 44 centimeter fuse is going to do is it's kind of like loosening our trucks up. It's going to allow us to, pivot this front foil a little bit faster, make those turns a little bit faster. When I go and I pair it with the G21 tail as well, because it does have this flat profile with no winglets or no curves on it, it's going to kind of slide through the water. So once again, even loosening up this setup. The front foil offers so much lift and so much glide that I don't need a longer fuselage as well to keep that glide ability up, and this tail wing's going to pair really nicely. I started gravitating towards the 190 a couple of years back when we went on a Liquid Force trip, the Foil Anything trip up to the Panhandle of Florida. We went foiling behind inboard outboards, we went foiling behind pontoons, and even a flat deck fishing boat. So something that has like the smallest wave possible. This thing still worked so well, and it was so much fun. Then only last year, I took it over to Germany where we were on an indoor pool, and I was just doing flat water pumping. So running off the dock and starting it for pumping. This thing I could do laps around the pool, and it was just such a blast. The one thing though with the 190 is that you will need to just lower your expectations on the turnability. Because we've got so much foil moving through the water and such a wide wingspan, this thing is going to be a slow turner. So you kind of have to reset your mindset just a little bit to where you've got to let the foil take its time to turn and really try to slow your movement down to match the pace of it. The one thing that I really look forward to for this session though was just seeing how far back and how many waves back I can go. I think you're going to be surprised. All right, let's get a couple more. The boat is so far. You definitely don't want to fall now. All right, the 190, what a blast. Was actually surprised a little bit more the turnability that I got out of it in the first wave. Had some fun little turns and just super easy glide, but the real fun was just being all the way back there. I mean, being on like the 20th roller, I don't know how far I got, but barely being able to see the boat and just on this tiny little bump and still just cruising. The only downside that I felt is that because this wing is so big, the wingspan's so wide, there's a little bit of flex going on in the mast, so you kind of feel this delay in turn. So all you really have to do to counter that is just kind of slow things down. But man, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helps you pick out the right foil for yourself this summer. Go have some fun out there, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all those things. We'll see you on the next one.